Before time began, there were questions. We know not where they came from, only that... Oh wait, yes we do. They came from you guys. Thank you for submitting your questions on Johnny's latest film, Nemesis Prime vs. Megatron. Remember to keep throwing your wallets at the fundraiser and share the film everywhere on the World Wide Web. Now, let's give you what you came for. Okay, first question. So Optimus the Flipping Prime, how many faces have you stolen? I've stopped keeping track, but I know it's at least 5. There was Bone Crusher, then there was Grindor, the Fallen, of course, my finest face ripping to date, and then Megatron during the whole Dark of the Moon phase. I never said I was good at math. When you are on Earth, do you have car insurance or life insurance? I have insurance. Like I said, I was never good at math, and I don't know how to handle finances. I leave that stuff to Computron. I'm crazy enough to fight Megatron, but the IRS? No, thank you. What is your body count? Let's see, 6 to the 10, carry the 7. My body count is 9,001. A very reasonable kill count for someone like me. That is what you were talking about, right? Man, you should see Megatron's body count. It's crazy. Out of all the primes who came before you, who was your favorite? My favorite was Alpha Trion. He was like my true father figure. Even though we don't really have parents out here, he was my dada. Alpha Trion was a very humble bot with a lot of wisdom and insight. When I didn't know what to do, I came to him for guidance, and he always offered a helping hand. I miss him. I miss him so much. How would you feel if Megatron was dead forever? I would feel so happy. Everything would be good, right? Right? Oh, who am I kidding? I would feel horribly depressed. We used to be best friends, you know. He was like a big brother to me. Part of me wants my buddy back and to talk things out. But my friend Megatronus, previously known as D16, is truly dead. I miss him too. Another person added to the Gone Forever list, right next to Alita 1. She's not dead, she won't return my calls. Why did you attack Megatron at the end of Dark of the Moon, instead of accepting his truce? You know, Megatron, the bot I put down, the one I deactivated. Well, I want you to know I'd do it all again. I know what I did. I know who I am. I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it! I'm standing here, I'm just itching. I'm itching to do it again! In other words, I'm a high-functioning psychopath. I wanted to let you know that you are my favorite Autobot, giving out amazing motivation and speech. And you finding my question is most likely 0 to none, but here it is. What was your genuine first reaction when you found out that you died in the G1 movie? And how you died? No! That was how I reacted. No joke, I'll do it again. No! But then I later realized, oh wait, I'm a main character. This is fine. I always come back. Now whenever I die, I just shrug it off. Just another day at work. Rest in peace, all of the childlike innocence of the younglings, though. What are your thoughts on the Skybound comics, and how do you feel that they killed Bumblebee in the first issue? The series is amazing. It's like our good old G1 era grew up with us, delivering a darker tone and raw emotion, greater than what we've had before. And the artwork, like a burnt steak. It's well done. Just look at it. And Bumblebee dying in the first issue, I must say it's quite refreshing and very original. I'm glad they stuck with his death and didn't revive him by some Energon rocks or something stupid like that. Really added to the stakes. Burnt steaks. If you had to pick an animal for the planet Earth to be your spirit animal, it's an animal you find very relatable, which one would it be? I was discussing with my friend where I argued you'd be a deer because you represent hope and you're empathetic, but she said you'd be more like an elephant because you are strong and impotent. Impotent? Wait, what does that mean? Doesn't that mean I can't have kids? Oh, imponent. Said impotent. Because you are strong and imponent, but peaceful and gentle. In your opinion, what animal are you? Oh dear, seems like we should address the elephant in the room. Here's the thing, after stepping on that one deer in the Skybound comics, I kind of want to stay away from them. I'm not very proud of that kind of murder. Other forms of murder, yeah, sure, I'm totally fine with. But deers, that's where I draw the line. Also, I think elephants would be the perfect spirit animal for me. Strong enough to be gentle kind of vibes, you know what I mean? Fan artists, you know what to do. Did you watch the Nemesis Prime versus Megatron fan film? What did you think of it, if so? Simply put, absolute cinema. But seriously though, despite the grand conflict that you all awaited, in all its spectacle and all its glory, it was a little hard for me. It's just a small part of me hoped to change Megatron's mind, not extinguish his spark. But Hot Rod didn't jump in front of me this time. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. Are the events of the Nemesis Prime series canon to the Johnnyverse? Currently, my operating headcanon is that Johnnyflash is the omnipotent god of this universe, evidenced by the past Q&A and the NPVM teaser, and that everyone is an actor on stage directed by him. In this world, is this a scripted event, or is it a stage accident that's gotten out of hand? Alternatively, am I just completely wrong about the nature of the Johnnyverse? God, that is a deep question. Wait, are you suggesting that none of this is even real? Am I just living out some sort of twisted fantasy that some kid in his room made up just to toy with us? Am I even real? What's going on? Strong enough to be gentle kind of vibes, you know what I mean? Fan artists, you know what to do. Let's come hit with deja vu there for a second. Are you a cat person or a dog person? Dog. I got that dog in me, you know what I'm saying? Would you say Megatron had the potential to become a great Prime, but let his anger get the better of him? I used to think he could have been a great Prime, but his lust for power and burning hatred started this whole war. That makes him lose all credibility for Primehood. You have to be worthy, you see. Like me. I think the reason Megatron falls so easily to rage is because he transforms into a gun. And guns tend to get triggered. Watch this. A Megatron.
What is it, Prime?
Have you heard Ligma died of Steve Jobs?
What is Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls! What is your worst way to die? If I had to choose, I would have it to be when I died in the 86 movie. I had so much potential. I was in my prime, and about to kill Megatron. But then I literally got third-partied by Hot Rod. It was quite embarrassing, and it was the start of my constant dying. Well, at least on the bright side, I discovered that I'm immortal. What happens when Optimus grows old and is no longer in his prime? I might be over 9 million years old, but I feel just as young and spry as I was when I was 3 million years old. Ratchet has been keeping me in good shape, so I wouldn't worry about on my back. I threw out my cervical axis. That wasn't good. Don't call me Unk in the comments. Just curious, what are your thoughts on Optimus Primal? Do you think he's a worthy successor to your name? I do. Primal's existence proves that my crusade for justice and hope for a better future will come to us in time, and that there will always be good sparks willing to do what is right. I'm proud to have him as my successor. He's a fierce combatant and an aspiring hero. But there's one other thing about him that's special. One thing that I must say, for all to hear, that really encapsulates who he is inside. Monkey. Hey Optimus, big fan. Quick question, but who do you think is the most qualified to lead the Autobots in your absence? Sources say Ultra Magnus, but are there any other candidates? None of them can replace me. But many of my Autobots have stepped up to the challenge of leadership, and each one of them has acted as a prime. Or at least tried to. But there's one bot in particular that I think has come closest. A bot whose spark and presence is larger than life. That bot is R2-D2. Have you guys seen his body count? It's estimated to be over 1 million. Do you still got the touch? Indeed, Blue Fox. And I also still have the power.
Prime, you have to charge your cyberphone. It's low on battery.
Okay, maybe I'm a little low on power, but I can still touch things. Don't take that out of context. So Transformers are also called Cybertronians because their home planet is Cybertron. Now Optimus generally transforms into a truck of some kind. Wouldn't that mean Optimus's Cybertronian alt mode is a Cybertruck? Oh, very clever, tiny human. You deserve an A+ for that, but an F for spelling. Cybertronians. I think I had a stroke reading that. Speaking of Cybertrucks, I'm pretty sure this Elon Musk is some kind of Decepticon. He's making a profit off of our people. We are not his property. We are Cybertronians. Oh, dang it. The illiteracy is spreading. Transformographatizers, roll out! Don't you? What's wrong, Johnny? Don't you? You know, we're making a video about the Transformographatizers. You've played Fall of Cybertron. The Autotrons. What have you been up to lately? Oh, you know, slaving away for the man and waiting to get back into action and just chugging down loads of Energon wine. What have you been up to, Gerald the Dino Kid 6277? I got that all in one go, holy crap. What's the difference between you and Nemesis? Cause you both seem like you like to go for the head. Nemesis Prime is straight up evil. He has no moral conscience anymore, and he needs to be stopped, no matter the cost. He's what I would imagine becoming if I abandoned the morals and ideals that I hold close. He's the thought in the back of my mind that I suppress. We could all imagine giving in to the darkness within us, to become a monster. But we can choose to be better. I will always choose to be the hero, the one who lights our darkest hour. And nothing can change that. Nothing could make me like Nemesis. TF1 isn't getting a sequel. I may have to retract my previous statement. Optimus Prime, this is ARC Trooper Pit of the Grand Army of the Republic. We've gotten word that the Autobots have lost control of Cybertron. Do you require any clone trooper support against the Decepticons? The 501st can be there within 2 cycles. We would greatly appreciate the Republic support, soldier. However, if we are to align our forces together, please refrain from using the word clanker. You don't get the C-word pass. Good soldiers follow orders. Also, tell Yoda I've been trying to call him. I think he answers his answering machine backwards. Back to the call me soon later, you will. It's subject first, then verb second. Who talks like that? What did you think about Transformers 1? It was #1 for a reason. We are #1. I'm sorry. One of the best films our franchise has had for a while now. Seeing me as the former Orion Pax and Megatron as D-16 reminded me of the good old days, which made our tragic origins to leadership hurt all the more when they replayed. The movie was so moving, it even managed to make me think Bumblebee was funny. How did you feel watching Megatron drop you to your death in Transformers 1? Man, you guys really want me to feel emotions today, don't you? It really was a gut punch to the gut, you know? It felt absolutely terrible to have him do that to me. I thought we were buddies for life, but I was so very wrong. Sometimes I watch this scene back so I can remember it wasn't just my fault. There was more in play that was out of my hands. In hindsight, I think I should have listened to D and not been so selfish. I could be a real jerk sometimes. But at the same time, he was out of line and low-key a bit crazy. Like, how could you just drop your best friend like that after that Megatronus decal I got him? That really hurt my feelings. Last question. Hello, Optimus. Big fan. If you could go back in time to when you and Megatron were friends, what would you do to fix and save your friendship with Megatron? And what would you two do after if your friendship was saved? Ah, here it is. This is where the dad lore comes in. If I could go back in time, I would do whatever it takes to get my friend back. Megatron always challenged me with his ideals for Cybertron's hierarchy and what actions should be taken to resolve these issues. As his closest ally, I was so quick to trust and believe in his potential. I brushed off anything problematic because I didn't think too much of it, and I didn't want to jeopardize our friendship. Not after how far we made it. We came all the way to the High Council, but on that day, he revealed his true colors and arrogantly demanded his ascension to be the next Prime. He called for a dismantlement of the system and destruction, but that's when I knew I had to stand up. It ended in a very heated debate. To my surprise, they offered me the title of Prime, but I couldn't accept it. Not after everything we've been through. But Megatronus, however, saw my actions as an act of betrayal. And so began the war. I should have seen the warning signs sooner and pointed them out instead of brushing them aside until the moment was too late. I loved him too much to see what he was becoming, what I was turning him into. If my efforts were successful in going back to the past and our friendship was saved, I wouldn't mind taking my friend back to the library and show him what the archives had to offer. He never spent that much time in it, and I think it would be nice to show him how much we could learn from history. Maybe that way, history won't repeat itself. Also, don't forget to donate to the next film. Bye!